Tonight on the NTV Evening News Hour, it's Regatta Day. Thousands flock to Quidi Vidi Lake to take in a day at the races.
I came from Halifax. He came from Edmonton, Alberta. And we came down for the races for Regatta.
Including the Prime Minister. Justin Trudeau makes his second official visit to the regatta.
Happy Regatta Day, Newfoundland and Labrador.
The award-winning NTV Evening News Hour with Tony Marie Wiseman, Michael Connors, and Chief Meteorologist Eddie Shear.
Good evening. We begin with sad news tonight. A 62-year-old woman is dead after a collision yesterday on the Trans-Canada Highway in Terra Nova National Park. It happened shortly before 4 o'clock near the exit to the town of Terra Nova. Police say two vehicles, a motorhome and a car, collided. The occupants of the motorhome suffered minor injuries, while the lone occupant of the car died at the scene. Traffic was backed up and the TCH was impassable for several hours. A collision reconstructionist with the RCMP and the Office of the Chief Medical Examiner are engaged. Glovertown RCMP are investigating the cause of the crash. And the Royal Newfoundland Constabulary is investigating a serious incident in the centre of St. John's this morning. It happened before 10 a.m. There were reports that a pedestrian had been struck by a vehicle on Freshwater Road near Hamel Street. The road was blocked for several hours while officers investigated. The RNC is expected to have more information later. Well, thousands of people gathered at Quidi Vidi Lake today for the Royal St. John's Regatta, many coming from near and far to see the races and enjoy the concessions. NTV's Becky Daly was in the crowd today.
For more than 2 centuries, the Royal St. John's Regatta has been a tradition for many Newfoundlanders. The races, concessions, and entertainment attract thousands every year.
Are you having fun down at the regatta?
Yeah!
What have you done so far?
Play games.
What else?
A lot of games and a lot of cotton candy.
Well, I can see that. You're really munching down on that cotton candy. How does it taste?
Good. Playing games and winning stuff.
Yeah, what did you win?
Stuffies and a lot of stuff.
How's that cotton candy going down?
Good.
You can see it and eat it all. A full day of activities that many look forward to every year. And while the crowd, it just keeps on growing.
Do you come down here every year?
One of our family traditions, we were here last night, weren't we? We came down to get some food at Pondside, and the games weren't open at that point in time, but we usually come down every year, yeah.
From familiar faces to new faces, some people from outside the province even make the trek just to attend the regatta, a tradition that lives on.
I came from Halifax. He came from Edmonton, Alberta. And we came down for the races for Regatta. Haven't been here in years.
And is this your first time, or have you been here before?
No, it's my first time on the East Coast.
And how are you enjoying the regatta? You're getting the full experience.
It's awesome. Yeah, it's beautiful down here.
You never know what you might leave with. A new friend, a treat, or even a prize.
Oh, it's actually my 3rd year.
And will you keep coming back?
Yeah,
What about you?
obviously.
The regatta will continue to create many memories for generations and generations to come. Becky Daly, NTV News.
This year's event was also billed as the Confederation's 75 Royal St. John's Regatta. It's marking 75 years since the province joined Canada. And it's an anniversary that brought the Prime Minister to the pond. NTV's Bailey Howard tells us more.
Happy Regatta Day, Newfoundland and Labrador.
In addition to its 206 years as the province's most prominent sporting event, for 75 years, the Royal St. John's Regatta has been a part of Canada's history, too.
It's actually something we brought to Canada 75 years ago, and I think, we see the significance of that today.
Prime Minister Justin Trudeau was in the capital city for the races. It's Trudeau's second time at the regatta since taking office. He was also here for the 2019 races.
Great to see you.
Tourism Minister Steve Crocker says events like this help young people learn about the province's history.
To learn that, we weren't always a part of Canada, we were a country. We've seen it this year on July 1st with the repatriation, the significance of Newfoundland and Labrador being a country, and then, 75 years ago becoming a part of Canada.
Premier Andrew Furey reflected on where the province was when it joined Canada in 1949.
It's hard to picture 1949 and picture the times. You know, malnutrition was a real problem, disease was a real problem. There was no highways, there was no hospitals, very few educational institutions. So while it, you know, our society isn't perfect and we all strive to make it better every single day, we've come a long way in 75 years. And while I make the joke that Canada joined Newfoundland and Labrador, we joined them too, and we're both better off for that partnership.
But he also says it's a time to remember how the province has advanced.
There's still so much more to do, but we've come a long way.
Bailey Howard, NTV News.
Well, prices were up, but stock markets were down today. The TSX dropped 98 points to 21,881. The Venture Exchange down 9 points to 534. The Dow dropped another 234 points, closing at 38,763. The Nasdaq was down by 171 to 16,197. Gold down $3.90 to $2,386.92 U.S. an ounce. Brent crude oil up $2 even to $78.48 U.S. per barrel. The Canadian dollar up 0.16 to 72.74 cents U.S. Fortis up 32 cents a share to $58.76. Labrador iron ore down 90 cents to $29.32, and Altius Minerals down 29 cents to $21.24.
Tonight's weather, brought to you by your Atlantic Chevrolet dealer. Get 0% financing up to 60 months on select 2024 Chevrolet Silverado trucks. See your dealer for details.
Well, of course, this is an abbreviated edition of the NTV Evening News Hour this evening, because in about 20 minutes we're going to be going live to Lakeside for the call of the championship races, and our meteorologist Eddie Shear, who's going to give us the weather, is also going to be giving us the call on those races. Hi, Eddie.
Hi, yes, myself, Mark Dwyer, and Siobhan Duff are going to be calling the races for you this evening. First time I've gotten to do it, very excited. I have 5 years of rowing experience, a few championship races under my belt, so I'm really excited to put that knowledge to use and help explain the races to folks at home as to what the rowers may be going through in both the female championship and the male championship. Female championship at 6:30. Our race coverage here at NTV is going to start at 6:25. Now down here at the lake, you can see the energy is certainly increasing. Lots of folks now kind of crowding around the fence line. The female rowers, they are starting to go out for their warm-ups right now, getting ready for their race, which is around 6:30. The morning race was very close this morning. The top two crews were only separated by about 2 seconds, which is Volkswagen and High Flow Hydraulics. It should be a very, very close championship race. Now, with respect to the wind was up earlier today. Looks like it has come down a little bit now, as is often the case here on the lake. Generally, the wind comes down enough in the evening to make the rowing a little bit better, and hopefully that's what happens in the next half hour or so. Looks to be that as well, as I'm looking at the flags here right now, and the current pond conditions are certainly good there. Now, with respect to the weather across Newfoundland and Labrador, we are looking at some relatively calm conditions over the next couple of days. Getting a look at futurecasts, what you will see is the showers that are around right now. They're going to become a little bit less widespread as we work our way into the evening, as we are going to see, hang on a second, as we are going to see them working their way across the big land. Scattered showers here and there, and for the west coast overnight too. And then for your day tomorrow, sunshine for the island, a few scattered showers here and there, and same thing in Labrador. Now, the next thing that's going to drive our weather is going to be what's left is Tropical Storm Debbie, right now affecting South Carolina, North Carolina with heavy rainfall, high wind speeds along the coast, gusting 111, storm surge in there as well, a big tornado threat too for parts of North and South Carolina, and it's not going anywhere fast, northeast at 5 kilometers per hour. Over the next couple of days, Debbie is not going to really go anywhere fast, but it looks like by the weekend it accelerates, goes into a post or extra tropical storm, will very much weaken, but the moisture from it will move over Newfoundland and Labrador, and that is going to bring a fairly unsettled weekend to the province. Here's what future radar looks like as we go through Friday. You can see the remnants of the storm working their way through the northeastern U.S. and eventually towards Atlantic Canada by Saturday, which will set the stage for a shower day across the island Saturday and Labrador. Now, while this doesn't look overly impressive on the map here, the showers that we see Saturday could be intense because we are going to see tropical moisture in place, and there will be some thunderstorms. So any showers that do pop up Saturday across the island have the potential to bring extremely high rainfall rates, even for short periods of time, and the rainfall rates will kind of diminish as we go through Sunday and eventually on Monday as well. But beyond that, it's not going to be a tremendously impactful system. We're going to see increased humidity, not a big deal from a storm perspective, but I am watching it closely because some areas may see locally intense rainfall. Eastern Newfoundland tonight, temperatures dipping into the mid-teens. For your day tomorrow, highs lower 20s, not as humid as last week. Western half of Newfoundland tonight, temperatures into the teens as well. A few showers west for the day tomorrow, highs teens and low 20s. Into Labrador, overnight temperatures into the single digits. A few showers tomorrow with highs along the coast near 10, warming up to the mid-teens in the west. Your 5-day forecast for eastern Newfoundland, there's the rain showers on Saturday and lingering into your Sunday. For central Newfoundland, looking at a good chance of showers and some rain on Saturday into Sunday. 27 degrees behind Debbie's remnants on Monday. Western Newfoundland looking at showers on Saturday and Sunday, and again, some will feature very heavy rainfall, and the showers may linger into Monday. And for the Big Land, looking at more in the way of showers and rain Saturday and Sunday in the west, and a good chance of rain Sunday in the east and some showers on Monday. Today's weather photo comes to us from Lewisport Harbor, taken by Sandra Whiteway. Lovely picture of a sailboat there in the harbor on a very calm day in Lewisport. And normally I will sign off, but this evening I'm going to sign off right now because I need to go prep for championship race coverage, which again starts right here on NTV and NTV Plus at 6:25. Mike, back to you.
Thank you very much, Eddie. Looking forward to watching it. And we are going to take a break now on the NTV Evening News Hour. Stay with us. We'll have more news right after this.
The Easter Seals Luxury Cabin Lottery is back. This year's luxury cabin is valued at over $600,000. The bonus prize deadline is midnight, August 8th, for your chance to win an ATV from Can-Am, or a boat and trailer package from Blue Water Marine, or one of 30 $200 gift cards from North Atlantic. Lottery proceeds support Easter Seals' many life-changing programs and services for people with disabilities. Tickets are only $30. We sold out the last 4 years in a row, so get your tickets today at cabinlottery.ca.
With accredited PetSmart trainers and expert groomers, your pet can be by your side for all the moments that matter. PetSmart, anything for pets.
Footlong all summer long with the Great Canadian Club, a Canadian favorite and part of the Subway series.
I'm taking it easy when I take the bus.
My name is Zeri Ann Nokon, a lawyer at McGillivray Injury Law. Navigating challenging insurance issues after a car accident can feel like a never-ending battle. McGillivray Injury Law can help. With catastrophic injuries, you need a legal team with depth to understand your case, resources to get the expert opinions you need, and experience fighting roadblocks. Insurers know McGillivray Injury Law will go to bat for Atlantic Canadians.
McGillivray Injury Law invites you to get out into nature in style with a new contest. I'm Matthew Peppard. I lost my leg in an accident. I turned to McGillivray Injury Law and they helped me recover. With their help, I got back to enjoying nature and exploring the outdoors through hiking and kayaking. McGillivray Injury Law supported my recovery and I support their donation of these vehicles to raise money for conservation. All proceeds go to Ducks Unlimited Canada in Atlantic Canada. Visit McGillivrayLaw.com for a chance to win one of these cars.
The Easter Seals Luxury Cabin Lottery is back. This year's luxury cabin is valued at over $600,000. The bonus prize deadline is midnight, August 8th, for your chance to win an ATV from Can-Am, or a boat and trailer package from Blue Water Marine, or one of 30 $200 gift cards from North Atlantic. Lottery proceeds support Easter Seals' many life-changing programs and services for people with disabilities. Tickets are only $30. We sold out the last 4 years in a row, so get your tickets today at cabinlottery.ca.
Welcome back to the NTV Evening News Hour. Police in Corner Brook are investigating after one of their own vehicles crashed in Humber Arms South. The RNC says the collision happened around 5:30 this morning in the area of Benoit's Cove. There was significant damage to the SUV after it left the road. Both officers were sent to hospital but have since been released. Anyone with information or CCTV footage is asked to contact the Corner Brook RNC or Crime Stoppers. And Bonavista RCMP are searching for a missing 75-year-old man. Leonard Dooley was last seen around 4 o'clock Tuesday morning walking on River Styx Road in Bonavista. He has gray hair, blue eyes, and wears glasses. When last seen, he was wearing a green button shirt with the sleeves rolled up and gray pants. Police are concerned for his safety and well-being. Bonavista residents are asked to check for any available surveillance images, including home and security cameras and dash cam footage for possible sightings. Anyone with information is asked to contact Bonavista RCMP. The regatta wasn't the only race going on at St. John's today. Hundreds of young athletes, along with their families and supporters, gathered at Bowring Park this morning for the 2024 Kids of Steel Triathlon. It's part of Triathlon Week, which also includes the St. John's Triathlon on Sunday for adults. Today, children and youths from ages 5 to 15 took part in the fun event, which included a swim in the pool, a bike ride, and a run in the park. And there were plenty of smiling faces at the finish line.
When I was in like 10th in the bike race, I just started passing a lot of people. And
when you look around, what was the feeling when you heard everybody cheering?
It was fun, exciting.
Why do you like this event so much?
Because I really like doing all of those three.
Wow. Are you going to come back next year?
Yep.
What's the toughest part? Was it the swimming, the biking, or the running?
Biking.
Why? Why is that so tough?
Because everybody got in front of me.
Oh, really?
Stay with us while we take another break on the NTV Evening News Hour. When we come back, we'll have national news.
The Ram Big Haul event is here with big discounts on the brand J.D. Power voted #1 in new vehicle quality. Like the award-winning Ram 1500, Ram Rebel, delivering exceptional capability and powerful performance, or Ram Heavy Duty with up to $5,000 in cash discounts. Haul in the discounts at the Ram Big Haul event. Get up to $10,000 in MSRP discounts on Ram 1500 or 0% financing for 60 months, 3.85% APR.
My name's Kira. You can join me at DQ for Miracle Treat Day on Thursday, August 8th.
Net proceeds of each Blizzard treat sold at participating locations will benefit your local Children's Hospital Foundation,
providing treatment to kids like me. Miracle Treat Day, Thursday, August 8th.
Beyond Van Gogh. The immersive experience. Now open at St. John's Convention Centre through September 6th. Get your tickets now by visiting stjohnsvangogh.com. Beyond Van Gogh.
With Lotto 649's 2 jackpots, what possible could you find? Play the growing gold ball jackpot of $38 million, plus the classic jackpot of $5 million.
Welcome back to the NTV Evening News Hour. Eligible Canadians have been quick to enroll in the National Dental Care Plan, but the federal government has faced challenges in getting enough dentists to participate. CTV's Rachel Aiello reports.
While the rollout of the Canadian Dental Care Plan has had its hiccups, some dentists think the program is starting to hit its stride.
There's a lot more people coming in, and I would say so far people appreciate it.
On Wednesday, the federal government announced that 2.3 million Canadians have been approved under the National Dental Plan, with 450,000 already receiving care. Last month, rules were changed to allow reluctant providers to participate on a claim-by-claim basis without officially registering. There are now more than 19,000 dentists, dental hygienists, and denturists taking part, representing more than 75% of providers across Canada.
To break it down for dentists specifically, that number's over 70%. So this is huge news. Now, we're not stopping here.
The program began accepting seniors in May and then opened up to children under the age of 18, as well as Canadians with a valid disability tax credit certificate in June. Once the program expands in 2025, it is expected to offer more affordable cleanings, x-rays, fillings, and other services to 9 million lower-income uninsured Canadians. In a statement to CTV News, the Canadian Dental Association, which has been among those raising concerns, said changes through our continued advocacy have increased the comfort level of many dentists to participate in the plan.
The Conservatives have been highly critical of the program's rollout, accusing the Liberals of creating confusion by calling the program free when patients may still have to pay a portion out of pocket. The party, though, has yet to say whether they'd scrap the National Dental Plan or what they'd offer instead. Rachel Aiello, CTV News, Ottawa.
Stay with us while we take one more break on the NTV Evening News Hour. When we come back, Jim Furlong will have Today in History.
A new deal is at Tim's. $3 for a classic breakfast sandwich when you buy any size hot or iced coffee. You heard that right, just $3 for a classic breakfast sandwich with Canada's favorite coffee. A $3 deal you won't want to miss.
It's time for Tim's.
Voltaren Emulgel Extra Strength contains an anti-inflammatory that has the power to relieve your muscle and joint pain. It penetrates deep to relieve pain and reduce inflammation. And you can go 12 hours between applications. Voltaren, the joy of movement.
I'm Wayne.
And I'm Jill.
We're from Kings Head, Nova Scotia, and we won $5 million playing Lotto 649.
All right.
Yeah. Jill's been playing the same numbers 39 years. Every week, she never misses a beat. And so this last draw, I get up in the middle of the night, check the numbers. And I holler to Jill, and I say, get up, we're rich.
We are just beside ourselves. We are very thankful.
Two teen burgers for two teens.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
Have they, like, spoken?
They haven't just spoken once.
Talk to him. Is he looking over here? I think he just saw us. Okay. I feel like we kind of lost that. Let's go.
Power doesn't sound like it used to. The all-electric ID4 with instant acceleration. Electric feels good.
Volkswagen. I'm taking control of my health and well-being with My Health NL. Now I can access my personal health records, current prescriptions, and medical test results. My Health NL prioritizes my privacy by protecting my medical information. Download the app today at myhealthnl.ca.
Welcome back to the NTV Evening News Hour. It's time now for Today in History. Here is Jim Furlong.
Well, this is our day. This is Regatta Day. It's the day of celebration of St. John's, of ourselves. It's Derby Day, as it was called when I was a boy. The first Wednesday in August, and the event is held, weather permitting. No marriage to the Gregorian calendar. Why the first Wednesday in August? Well, because it corresponds with the very British August bank holiday. How do I know? I just know. It isn't written down anywhere. I just know it. It's so towny. It's a celebration of this old, old town. The races are important. Not all important. We celebrate. We pause in the summer and we see who we are, among other things. The old pictures, I'm in them, you're in them, your father or mother is in them, their father or mother is in them as well. It is the day of the races, and it's this date in history. I'm Jim Furlong for NTV News.
Birthdays and anniversaries brought to you by the Healthcare Foundation. We are the foundation that takes action so we all can take care of each other.
Happy 59th anniversary to Brian and Patricia Fahey from all your family in Ontario and Newfoundland. Happy 53rd wedding anniversary to Gordon and Mildred Tobin of Mount Pearl. Happy 55th wedding anniversary to Gerald and Eileen Butt. Happy 53 years of marriage to Diana and Alan Starks. Happy 65th wedding anniversary to Hubert and Myrtle Keeping. Happy 52nd anniversary to Ed and Rudy Thompson. Wishing Frank and Muriel Patton of Grand Bank a happy 57th wedding anniversary. Happy 92nd birthday to John Peddle. Happy 57th anniversary to Phyllis and Gerald Ryden of Riverhead Harbor Grace. Happy 54th anniversary to Boyd and Judy Holloway of Spanish Room. Happy 60th anniversary to Calvin and Lurley Wheeler from Glovertown. Happy 54th anniversary to Edward and Donna Stagg. Happy 95th birthday to Genevieve Abbott, residing at Hillcrest Estates. Sending love and anniversary wishes to Charlie and Marion Cook on their 54th wedding anniversary. Happy 50th anniversary to Reg and Myra Banfield of Labrador City. Happy 54th anniversary to Con and Huina Brown. Happy 65th anniversary to Ethel and James Sims. And happy 59th anniversary to Matt and Marg Griffin from Freshwater, Placentia Bay. And that is it for this abbreviated edition of the NTV Evening News Hour. Thank you very much for watching, but do stay with us. Coming up next, our live coverage of the championship races at the Royal St. John's Regatta. Good night.